Welcome. Welcome to another GameScope Weekly.
Woohoo! GameScope Weekly. How's everyone doing?
Welcome in. We are starting a bit early today because Fox Alive is actually he's right in the middle of a move, so it's gonna take a bit for him to kind of settle in. I mean, we've been there, done that 3 months ago, right? 3 months ago that
You
we
can
moved.
still see boxes on the back.
Yeah, because boxes are useful. Boxes are super useful.
Those are full of toys, actually, of Pokemon figures and kind of stuff. That kind of stuff.
As it should. As it should.
How's
That's the way it
everyone
should.
doing? Hope that everyone keeps coming. I don't know if there's anyone already there. Oh, I see a comment, but I don't know. Let's see.
Protos X. Hey,
Protos
how you
X.
been? Welcome in.
How are you? How are you? Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you can see it now on the screen. There we go.
Yeah. So you could just highlight it and that's it. Yeah. Oh, it's a lightsaber. Saver, the one that you were eating, right?
Lightsabers. Those are good.
They're really good, actually.
If you're in Canada, you get them at Dollarama. It's like a dollar store, Canadian.
Yes.
Where are you watching us from, Protosex?
He is in our channel most likely, but I'm not sure. We can double check.
Where are you watching us from?
Channel.
No, but I meant like a place, like US, Canada.
Where are you at?
Where are you at?
I see. I don't think I've ever asked him that question, actually. That's a good question. Because Protos X, he was joining the Ocarina of Time walkthroughs as well as Majora's Mask for a bit. But then, I'm not really streaming video games at the moment. So it was worth a while. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. I guess we can get started. So we usually start by just, quick introductions, as well as if we want to share a little bit of what happened during the weekend and if we played something or not, video game wise, right? So I guess I'm going to start. Hi, you know me as Lilly Hyrule. If you're watching this on my channel, we also have our separate channel, which is currently live as well. And what we did on the weekend was quite something.
Yeah, it was a busy weekend.
It was
really busy.
very, very busy. So I guess Knight of Crimson can share a little bit more about exactly what happened, but I can give you my point of view or my perspective. It was packed. Like, it was a huge event. So basically we were there the entire weekend, and I was doing my role as taking care of a queue, because we didn't expect it that Knight of Crimson was going to have an actual line. But you should have seen, guys, there were people lining up to get a drawing, to get a portrait from Knight of Crimson. Even when we were taking a break, there was this one time where we were enjoying a corn and a cob, very, very delicious, by the way. Corn and a cob, Mexican street corn, basically. Authentic, I can say. I might add that it was authentic. And he was trying to eat the corn, and there was people asking him where do I line up to get the portrait? So it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. This event actually was in hiatus for 2 years. So it got back, it just started again. And it was just amazing. We weren't really expecting it to be such a success. So right now we're seeing pictures, and it's all about the food, right? It's all about the food.
But
basically.
That was how many people were there.
Yeah, it was
the whole
crazy.
street was full of people here in Danforth.
Yeah.
There was 3 stages where people were performing. This was the RBC stage. They had the main stage, and then they had a stage near from where we were at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. There's a parking. If that's one of the parking lots, I think we were on the back of that red tent that you see.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
I think that's the one. That's the corner where we were at. Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
think
the
so.
lady with the books, I think it was after us. So yeah,
Yep.
they had like music, they had like plenty of performances, but we were actually at the kids zone. Oh, that's the main stage, the world stage.
The world
They had
stage.
they had like a little presentations there,
Yep.
salsa. What do you call it? Salsa presentations. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
and a lot of Greek food, plenty
Oh
of Greek
yeah,
food.
plenty of great food, which was delicious. We were very surprised how well seasoned it was, even though that they weren't really using like salt. Because in the Mexican cuisine, we use a lot of salt, honestly,
Yeah,
and it's bad, but
they gave us
but
a
that
little
was really
break,
good.
and
Hmm.
we had access to the VIP lounge, which was this one on the street. It was a little
Hmm.
bit higher level, so that you could see the stage from there. But
Hmm.
basically, it wasn't. I didn't. Well, the VIP section was interesting because you were able to like go in there if you were on the list. So
Hmm.
as soon as we got there, even but the only bad thing about it for in our case, it was that we were pretty far away from the VIP lounge. So going to the
Oh, it was
VIP
like
lounge,
10 minute
it was
walk. It
it was
was
like
very
it
far
was like
away.
a 15-minute walk.
Oh
So if
wow.
we had a break of let's say an hour, just
Hmm.
15 minutes to go and 15 minutes to come back, it was 30 minutes. That was half our break.
Hmm.
So we had to go there. We took some food because they gave us food. They sponsored us food for the event,
And drinks.
and drinks, and then
Yes.
we had to come back. But yeah, it was really fun to go to the and on next to the VIP booth, there was like another one that it was. I don't know if it's a tradition or something like that, but they were breaking plates.
Yeah, that
So
was
they were just it was
crazy.
like a plate smashing what do you call it, practice or contest, something like that. But it
It
was
is
so it was
tradition.
it was so fun. It was part of the tradition of the Greek tradition.
It says the Greek tradition of breaking plates is a dramatic expression of intense joy, grief, or celebration known as kefi.
Kefi.
Historically used at wedding, funerals, lively tavernas, smashing ceramics symbolize a new beginning, a display of wealth and abundance, or a way to create loud noises to ward off evil spirits.
Okay, that's how
I
that's how
love it.
you that's how you hunt them away. The evil spirits by breaking plates.
Apparently. Seems about right.
I wanted to see if they had a picture of us, but no, they didn't. But still, it was fun to see this. Uh
50
come for
minutes
the
will
food,
save you
stay
money
for the
on
fun.
your car insurance. 15 minutes walk, you mean? Yeah. Well, you weren't able to walk to drive a car because the street was completely shut down,
Oh
like
yeah.
completely closed.
Fortunately, we found a really nice spot for our car, very close to where we were like
Yeah.
at. So
Yes.
I think that was worth it. Let me just close
Yeah.
this.
I think we have a few
Um,
pictures. Let me see if I can just bring them up. Because
hey,
yeah.
Quicksilver.
Hey, Quicksilver.
But yeah,
Beep,
like that,
beep, beep,
we did the
beep.
Taste of Danford. It was 3 days. We started on Friday. Friday was a little bit chill because we started at 6. However, we went there to do our setup around 2, so we were able to get a nice spot because uh, we kind of made it first come first serve because the organization wasn't precisely the best. I think they were trying to figure out
Mm.
some things on the spot. So we kind of took a little advantage of that and were able to secure like a nice corner where everybody could see us. So
Yeah.
that was one of the things of getting there early. Also, we were able to like find to move with the car inside the festival before everyone started going in. So Lily left me there. She came back to the house, and then I started doing the whole setup thing, and then she came back to help me with the line. So yeah,
But but
it was pretty cool.
But I think that we can back up a little bit because I think it's important to point out what you were doing there. Because
I was doing
yeah.
manga portraits. Basically, when people come in and do the line, they will see like a booth full of drawings of people that I made portraits of in anime style.
Mhm.
So whenever they came to my booth. It was mainly for activate an activation for the kids zone. So basically, I was doing on the spot manga drawings. That was our booth, they took me around. Some the thing with kids, it's that I like to like get to know them a little bit. I mean, if
so they don't get intimidated.
Many of the kids that go and look for a drawing like that, it's because they also like to do art. They also like to do drawing. So I always encourage them to keep and try and do that kind of stuff, like keep practicing and everything. So every time that someone comes to my booth to get a drawing, I always do a little bit of chit chat with them, just to let them know that they can try that as well. So I do usually 6 to 10-minute drawings, where I do like a quick sketch, then I do a line art, and I draw them in anime style, just the line art. The drawings that you see on the back there are a little bit more detailed. Those take me around 30 to 40 minutes to do each. But since this was a quick activation, we had to do them on the first 7 to 10 minutes. I was supposed to do them in 5 minutes, but because of all the people that was gathering and all the things that were coming up, because at the end of the day, if you get distracted just by 1 minute because people are either not following the rules or they're just complaining about something or anything like that, that's a minute that you lose and that the line keeps getting longer. So we had to, on the spot, create some rules, and to also
we needed to figure it out,
a little system that will work out for us, because people were gathering a lot, and apparently the booth got so popular that even people that couldn't get the drawing on Friday, they came early Saturday on the morning because just because they wanted the drawing. That was people that wasn't even coming back the next day. They were just going one day. They found out about the activation and they said, okay, hey, we're going to go tomorrow, even though we were not planning to, just because you won the drawing. So there were many kids that were not supposed to be on the line because we gave tickets. But when they explained that story to Lily, Lily let them do the line anyways, which was good, because at the end of the day, like everybody left with their drawing, their special drawing. So you both keep saying 15 minutes.
I don't know what that means. I ask him. What
like probably the drawings, or maybe I don't know. Well, yeah, it was supposed to. The drawings were supposed to take 6 to 10 minutes, but some of them we kept saying probably 15 minutes, the wait line between each drawing, because that will gave me like a little stretch time between the drawings. At the end of the weekend, I ended up doing around 160 drawings almost. I did.
Your hand, or like the pointing finger and your the thumb was
the
hurting.
Digits.
Yeah.
The digits were hurting. Yeah, like we didn't get the clicker until Saturday, but Saturday we counted 60, and on Sunday we counted 60 as well. So that was 120. So, and since on Friday we started a little bit later, I think that we did easily the 150. I think we did a little bit more, but we easily did the 150. So yeah, it was the car insurance commercial. Okay. Yeah. 15 minutes will save you money on car insurance. Yeah, that was I remember that commercial. Is it Geico or something like that? I don't remember that.
Maybe one insurance that we don't have in Canada. That's for sure.
Oh no, but we heard about. but we probably heard that commercial back when we were in Mexico, in San Diego, because we had the reception for those channels, and I think it was a TV spot, right? Yes, Geico. Yeah, Geico, I remember
Geico insurance. Yeah.
So yeah, guys. Like, Taste of Denver was incredible. Like,
yes, it was a great experience.
And also, like, we were able to like showcase what we had to do and the things that we like to do at this event. So probably this will open us a few doors for more events here in Toronto. Like that was one of the reasons why we wanted to move to Toronto, because we would have even more opportunities and more of these kind of experiences or events back in
Mm-hmm.
where we were at. Uh, this kind of experiences or this kind of things, you will only do them like either once a month or once a year, like an event like this. But here, every 3 weeks, every month or so, you get a really nice experience or a really cool thing to do. So
Mm-hmm.
that was one of the things that we were missing. And I think that the more interesting experiences that we get in here, they help us bring you more stuff in terms of content creation, in terms of practicing, in terms of moving around the city. It kind of brings you in a sense of, oh, I need to keep doing stuff. I need to keep doing stuff. And at the end of the day, for us creatives, it's something that really helps us bring our work out. So right now, it's been pretty cool. I had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
fun. I had a lot of practice. I kind of like found a new way to like do the drawings faster. I usually those drawings, let's say 2 years ago, they would take me 15 minutes, 10 to
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes, but now they take me 7 to 10 minutes. So I'm increasing I'm increasing the speed of how I'm doing the drawings,
You're
and some of them
improving.
I'm some of them I even finished them on 5 minutes. But since I was chit chatting with people, I extended it by 1 or 2 minutes or something like that. But at the end of the day, those drawings that took me 10 to 15 minutes, now I'm doing them in 5, and using only one marker. I used to use different markers with different line
Mm-hmm.
weights, and now I only use one. So also I'm improving in that. I wanted to test it. The last week I was doing some tests with some drawings of some friends that I was doing, but
Mm-hmm.
it paid out. So thank you to Taste of Danford for having us there, and probably
Yeah, it was a
we'll come back
blast.
next year. And right now
Yeah.
we're in talks to see if we can have more of these um, events or activations in upcoming events. And just a reminder, if you are in Fan Expo,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have a panel. They still haven't said to us
They
which
haven't
day.
said
We
when
already
yet.
sent a message to them, and they told us that this week that I think they're gonna release the schedules. However, as soon as we
Fingers
know,
crossed.
we're gonna post it on our social media,
Yeah,
because
fingers
we really
crossed.
want to. Probably that day we can stream it. I don't know if we can do that or not. Like,
Yeah,
I
I do
mean,
have plans of working on that.
reception is not the best at that
I'll use my
venue,
data.
but at the end of the day, there might be a way that we can do something. Okay, and if not, probably we can just like um, record it, and we can bring it to the channel, because probably those kind of panels that we do, even though
Mm-hmm.
they're Night of Crimson and Lilly Hyrule, we can showcase them here in GameScope Weekly, and have it as collaborator of the video or something. That we'll figure it out. But yeah,
Yep. John Cena is gonna be there, by the way.
I don't see anyone
You
in that
can
picture.
see me.
I only see a black and red. Oh, there, the hobbits. There you go.
Here you go.
You can
Here
see
you go.
people now.
Hobbits
You
are
can see
coming
people now.
back. Yay. And you get exclusive merch and everything. So
I
yeah,
think that's
we'll
the
be
first time.
there
This is the first time that they're in Toronto. We know that they've been in
in
Ottawa and
Ottawa.
Montreal,
Yes.
but not
Hmm.
in Toronto.
Yeah, I think it's the first time the Hobbits. The Hobbits are gonna be in Toronto. So yeah, plenty of things to do. Fan Expo for me has been like my favorite of all ever since I moved to Canada. So shout out to Fan Expo. It's really cool. So yeah, we'll be there the entire weekend.
Mel Gibson.
However, yeah, Mel Gibson is gonna be there. Can you
There's a
believe
missing
it?
photo between Mel Gibson and Elijah Wood.
Do you want an autograph for $275?
I don't mind.
From Mel Gibson. I
From
mean,
Mel
let's see
Gibson.
photo ops. Let's see how much they
I
are.
rather do the photo.
Oh no, oh, it's not expensive then. $292 for a photo.
The
I'll go
photo?
for the photo.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and you can invite up to 3 people. Yeah, right. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. But that being said, and we're going to be talking a lot about Zelda, by the way, today. Sorry, but that's the way it is. Toronto Game Expo is currently reviewing my channel to see if they're going to be able to provide us with some tickets to give away for you guys. So they're currently working on that. Hopefully they'll get back to me this week. But we're also going to be attending Toronto Game Expo, but this is going to be until November. But just so you know, Patricia Somerset is going to be there. The voice of Princess Zelda. We have had the pleasure to talk to her many times and everything. But yeah, she'll be there. So a couple of things that are going to be fun. So yeah.
Quicksilver says, Nightmare Crimson, did growing so much put a strain on your hand muscles? Well, not the muscles, just the fingertips. They were like squashed by the end of Sunday. I mean, like on Friday I was doing okay. On Saturday I was doing okay, but at the middle of Sunday, my fingertips, I had to stop at some point because I was like, they were hurting a little bit. At the next day on Monday, it wasn't that bad. I think my body was just sore. The shoulders.
The way you were sitting down and looking at the sheets.
I had to go to work and sleeping late. That kind of stuff. It got me really tired. Yeah. And also, like, I mean, it requires a lot of focusing and a lot of I use a lot of I'm not sure if you call it brain power or what do you call it, to condense and to synthesize what you're seeing, the features of the person that you're drawing. And I mean, it's a performance, right? It's a performance, that what you're doing, drawing the people on the spot, talking to them, looking at the features, not messing it up, because it can happen that if you make a mistake, you have to start all over, and that means stopping the line and everything. But I didn't have to like do any of them like for a second time. I didn't do any mistakes, and you had to do that like 8 to 10 hours nonstop for 3 days straight. So that was like
it was something.
I think that got me tired mentally by the end of the weekend. But at the end of the day, it was a really cool experience because it gives you, it keeps you woke up. Yeah. So and really, she had to do a lot of line control and a lot of.
It was annoying.
She had to deal with people.
You have no idea. Like, you can deal with an angry customer. You will not dare deal with an angry parent. Let me tell you, there was, and
especially because they got angry not at you but at some other people, and you just had to tell them to chill or to like wait, because at the end of the day they were making the line that they will get their drawing and everything. Hey,
yeah. Boomini. Hey, Boomini, welcome in. Yeah, so my part was basically making sure that everybody was in line and, updating the signage just in case we were going to, to a break or something. But on Friday, we had like the entire experience in terms of knowing what were the things that they were kind of asking for. Because you have to understand that A Night of Crimson was giving this as it was a gift, right? They were free, but you were able to, they were basically free, but you were able to donate or tip. Fortunately, a lot of people actually loved his work, so a lot of people were tipping, right? A lot of people were actually kind of paying for the drawing, but because it was free, unfortunately, a lot of people wanted to get their own, and it was so strange. It was so strange because a lot of people weren't really like very conscious about the amount of people before them. Like, as soon as they arrived, for some reason, they automatically thought, oh, I want one. I want it now. And it's like, dude, you have a line in front of you. What are you talking about? So we kind of set up the rules and the boundaries on Saturday, because Friday it was a whole mess. But we were like, hey, we're going to give kids the priority because we're in the kid zone. First, you will not believe how many grown-ups were asking for their portraits. So many. And then we had to let them know, hey, it's only one person per sheet, or it's only one portrait. We cannot accommodate couples. We cannot accommodate groups for the sake of time, right?
Even the organizer came to our booth with his grandson because he kind of found out that was something that was getting like
very popular.
Really very popular. So he came in like in a golf cart through the event just to bring his
Grandson.
grandson to get the
Yeah.
drawing done, and he will come like numerous times during the day, asking if we had like space or not. And some at one point he just skipped the line and
Oh
asked us
yeah,
to
he
do
pulled the
that.
I'm the organizer card at everybody. So I get
It was
priority. Yeah.
so
It
yeah, it
was
was
so weird. But at the end of the day,
$275 calculating. I think that's a week's worth, but it's $275 for the whole weekend, but it's Canadian for the Toronto Game Expo, right?
no, it was $275 for a photo with Mel Gibson, not
Oh,
for
for
the
Mel
event.
Gibson. Okay,
Yeah.
and
No,
that's Fan Expo, right?
yeah,
And
the
that's
event is like
Canadian.
$60 and it's Canadian dollars. Yeah, they're
I think
Canadian.
that's in US. I think that's 210,
The
230.
200.
Yeah, 200.
$200
That's a
for a
week's worth
picture
of
with Mel
groceries.
Gibson.
Yeah.
That is exactly right. That is correct. But that's how
Boomini says
expensive it
her
is.
husband loves Gengar, which I have on my
Yes,
shirt.
yes. But yeah, overall, like a lot of people were very
Bionicle.
happy. And honestly, that's pretty much everything we did the entire weekend. There's nothing really else. We, like Night of Crimson said, we just came home this completely exhausted and destroyed on Sunday night. We woke up and we started working the following day. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
We didn't have a weekend to rest.
Yeah. Yeah. But do you have a topic to talk about today?
Yes. Well, not exactly a topic. I think it was more like a thing that happened to us in terms of merch. Now that they're talking about the Gengar, I'm gonna have to show it here because this is one of the shirts that they did at Uniqlo. I don't know if you guys have been at that store. Those are really cool. It's like a Japanese brand of clothing. I don't know if it's the name. It's because it's unique look, something like that, or unique low because it's a low price. But they have been doing collaborations of video games and that kind of stuff. So they did Pokemon. Honestly, I really like using them. They're really comfy. But even better, this one we got it like as a sponsor because they sent us a box.
Which I don't know where it is. You said probably you're saying. But this one is very special.
They sent it in this one.
Yeah, it was a Pokeball. It was super cute.
They sent a couple of Pokemon t-shirts to us.
But today.
Yeah, so basically they're also doing a collaboration with Shonen Jump, which are the ones who do manga of really well-known series such as One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball, Saint Seiya, Bleach, Naruto. That's basically Shonen Jump, Beast Media. And they did a collaboration with Shonen Jump and Uniqlo, and they started releasing t-shirts of animes, really popular animes, even like really old anime that I like, including Saint Seiya. So I got this one. I don't know if any of you actually know which is Saint Seiya, which is this one.
Knights of the Zodiac.
These are the 12 gold saints. And they have this one here. And whenever you went to like Uniqlo to do like to get the t-shirts, they will give you like a special Shonen Jump bag only if you were buying the t-shirts from them. They also did Jujutsu Kaisen.
That was so fun because we knew that we were gonna be getting one, but you needed to go to the cashier, and then they checked our entire invoice ticket and everything, making sure that we in fact bought this particular line of clothing because they were super cool. Like the bags are super cool, so they were really monitoring, making sure that people weren't just taking advantage of getting a free bag.
Yeah, the bag, I think it was like kind of very exclusive, and they made sure that they did give it to people who were buying the shirts from Shonen Jump. But the cooler news is that our friends from Uniqlo sent us a box.
a
of
box that
something.
we don't know what it contains.
We still
But this is
don't know
very
what it
exciting
contains.
for Night of Crimson because we know it's from Suecia. Like we know this is for for his line of expertise, which is manga. So
Yes,
he's excited about it.
I never get sponsorships, but this time they sent us something because they say that they want to be our friends, and we take it. At the end of the day, they're clothes, they're cool,
We
they're
do
about
recommend.
manga. So
Yes.
I really like the what they do have a Uniqlo, but I don't know what they sent. So we're gonna
So-
unbox it here for you.
For the first
Live.
time. Yay, live.
Oh,
That's a good O. That's a good O.
let me just.
He's getting exciting. He's getting excited about it because we haven't really opened the box at all.
Okay,
Okay.
this is gonna be fun.
Let's see.
Okay, check this out. These are Yu-Gi-Oh manga. These are in French, but these are like the original ones. You will see the comic book here. You will see that they have their cover, their number, the back of the cover, and everything.
All right. Oh, they sent you a manga?
The boxes are the manga.
Oh my god! Oh, how cool is that? Wow, that's super
The box-
exciting.
The boxes are the manga. Whoa.
Oh wow!
Whoa. This is so cool. Whoa.
Oh, can you put them right next to each other?
Wait,
Yeah, let's put it
see.
right next to each other so they can
Let me
see.
let me just take one of the stickers.
Yeah. That's super exciting. Cool,
So
great.
this is Yu-Gi-Oh manga number one.
That's the manga, and that's the box.
This is
Oh,
cool.
it's hilarious. That's
This
amazing.
is really cool. So
Oh,
they sent
wow.
this one. They sent
How many
two.
did they send?
They sent two.
Oh, there are two, but they're
They're two
Yu-Gi-Oh,
boxes.
both of them. Okay.
Okay, so one is.
Love it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Uniqlo.
Thank
That's
you,
super
Nico.
cool.
This one is the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Ooh. Which one is your favorite? Oh, you actually got a few cards today as well from Yu-Gi.
Oh
Right?
yeah, I got it from an auction. I got some
Yeah.
cards. We also have Yugi and the Dark Magician,
Oh, that one I really liked so much.
and on the back, this is the Pharaoh Jammy Yugi, and on the
Yummy
back
Yugi.
it has Yugi with the Silent
Oh.
Magician and the Marshmallow. Nice.
Oh, that's super cool.
Whoa, nice. And the other one. Oh, that is also cool.
Oh, that one's great. Okay.
It's Toon World.
Oh. No, you said it wrong. It's Toon World.
Toon World. And
Oh,
that in the
Yugi.
back you have the Toon Summon Skull.
Oh, how cool! Oh, wow,
This
this
is
is
cool.
bringing a lot of memories back. So much.
And the last one is the Yu-Gi-Oh, the regular Yu-Gi-Oh.
The Millennium Puzzle.
The Millennium Puzzle, and
The
on the
Millennium
back you
Puzzle.
have
Yugi.
Exodia and
Oh.
Yugi. It's the first deck that he had where he still had Exodia before Weevil threw it to the sea. But this is the
Yeah.
first deck that Yugi had.
Oh,
Nice.
that's super cool.
Whoa, thank you so much, Uniqlo. The boxes are amazing. The t-shirts are amazing. Like,
Yeah.
those
they're
are
always
cool.
they're always really nice when it comes to sending like packages because these are these are basically gifts by them. So they when they sent us Pokemon, they sent us a Pokeball, and this time around they sent us a box, and it's a replica of
manga.
the original manga. That's super cool.
That
That's
is
so cool. Now you can put it on the back as a display. Now
I'm
you
gonna
have
use
two.
it
You
as
see?
display.
Yeah, that's so cool. Oh wow, thank you so much. That's super cool. Yeah,
It
we
has
need
the
to take a
back
few
of the manga.
pictures. we need to take a few pictures.
Like this.
Oh, that's super cool. That's super original. I really
Yep.
like that. Yeah.
Thank you, Niklo.
Thank you. That's great.
That was basically my note.
That was it. Yay.
And I
Well,
think that Lily has something to say about Zelda this week.
so many things are happening for Zelda. It's just crazy. So I guess we can definitely start by talking a little bit about the movie. And the reason why I want to talk about the movie is because there were quite a few updates. However, well, please be aware that this has not been confirmed by Nintendo, but odds are this is confirmed already. It's just we're just waiting for Nintendo to say, yeah, that's true. So the week kind of started a little bit crazy because we know potentially who's going to portray Ganondorf on this new live adaptation or the movie, which I just find it very crazy to the fact that this is going to be releasing this next year and we have not seen anything. So it's kind of crazy to me. But anyways, people were saying that The Rock was going to be Ganondorf. Well, very similar because he's actually kind of playing The Rock in a parody, actually. So he's younger Rock. That's essentially what he is. So the Australian actor Uli Latukefu, I cannot pronounce his name, Latukefu. Yes, he apparently got involved in the project, but again, nothing has been confirmed. But this has been pretty much everywhere in terms of we might know who's going to be playing the Demon King, right? Or Ganon Daddy, or I don't know, however you would like to call him or name him. But yeah, it seems to be that that's going to be the case for him. So yeah, I kind of like him. Actually, I do like him as Ganondorf. So the question will be which Ganondorf he's going to be portraying, right? Of all the ones that we know within the series, right? Did you heard about this one?
Yeah,
or this is your first
like
time?
I saw. I think it was a video or in some news that were saying that he was gonna be him. I did recognize him from the Rock series because I've seen part
He's
of
not
the
the
series
Rock,
and
guys, but
no,
yeah.
he's not the Rock. He plays the Rock or
Mhm.
Dwayne Johnson,
Mhm.
like in a biographic series.
Yeah.
He acts as being the Rock. So yeah, he's really good. He does have a lot of like humor, and he knows how to play well a role interpreting the character. So
Mhm.
I mean, the character of Ganondorf isn't really that expressive, right? So, and some of the series like Ocarina of Time and on Wind Waker and other
Mhm.
times that he's been like played, he's more like the schemer kind of person. The
Yeah.
character he
Mhm.
acts in the shadows, and he kind of like just shows. Well, he's part of the Triforce, right? Power.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he needs to show power, and
Mhm.
I don't even know if like a person that with that kind of muscles, like the one that he's playing, it's gonna be that necessary because of all the clothes that he's wearing. However, I feel that that also gives them a lot of character. But being like a very
Mhm.
big muscular guy, I don't know still how they're gonna portray Ganondorf, because even though Link, you already can imagine how it will look. Ganondorf has had many different styles, body builds. They played
Mhm.
with the character of Ganondorf and Ganon throughout the whole series, but I think that in terms of like recognizing the character or to showcasing the character, the Ocarina of Time version is the one that um, I think that was the breaking point of the character design for the villain. So
Yep.
it was Ganondorf. His debut was in Ocarina of Time, right?
Ganondorf, yes. Ganon, no.
Ganondorf, yeah.
Yes.
And after that, they went with it on Wind Waker, then in Twilight Princess, and then I don't know, Skyward Sword didn't appear, and
No, it was the
then they
mice.
went. But I wonder if they're gonna be doing the Ganondorf that appears on Tears of the Kingdom, that kind of style that doesn't wear a shirt.
Yeah. We don't know, because here's the thing, like, aside from him, from Uli, we also got more confirmed, well, not confirmed, but there is this girl that's gonna be doing Emma Frost in X-Men. I keep forgetting her name. Yeah, is Samara Weaving. Apparently, she's also going to be joining the Legend of Zelda movie, and some people are kind of speculating that she'll be the goddess Hylia. Which, now to your point, like, if I wonder if they were going to be doing something for for Tears of the Kingdom. We don't really know exactly, which Zelda is the one that we're going to be seeing in the movie, right? So apparently she's going to be the goddess Hylia. So
well, this is the very first time that they portray her in the series, because
yes,
other than murals and naming her on the series is the only thing that they've done so far.
But no confirmation yet. But there's also another update regarding the movie, which apparently was a deadline exclusive, that late Sam Neill actually filmed the Legend of Zelda role prior his passing. So if this is true, guys, then we're gonna be able to see him for the very last movie that he was able to be part of, which it's going to be amazing if that is true, because of course there are people saying that probably Neil it will be playing the King of Hyrule, which I personally think that could be amazing. But yeah, like, apparently he managed to be in the movie, so if he is, the King of Hyrule, most likely he just appear in only a few, or he will be appearing in just a few scenes. So yeah, that's kind of going as well. So because all of this happened within one day. Oh, and by the way, if you go to the IMG website right now, you do see the cast. So you see Benjamin, you see Bo, which we already know who's going to be playing Link and Princess Zelda. So Dichen, also, we saw her on some of the pictures, but now she has been added also to the IMDb website. Uli is here, Sam Neill is here, and some other ones that they have not been confirmed. But if you go to the website, you'll see that that's already there. But yeah, because all of this happened within one day, I'm just waiting for a teaser or a trailer, whatever. Give me something, Nintendo, please, because I don't know what's going on. Like, they have been completely radio silent for many months already. That is driving me crazy.
Probably the reason they haven't done a Nintendo Direct is because they don't have that trailer ready. Because from the looks of it, the other things that they most likely showcase, they have it ready.
Yeah.
So I think they're just waiting for the trailer to pop out and to be finished to be able to do that Nintendo Direct. Because everybody was expecting it for the 4th, but they kind of like, I think that they didn't finish it on time, and they said, you know what? Let's throw Fire Emblem. We already have it ready. So I think that's what they did. So I hope they finish that trailer soon enough so that they can like really release the upcoming news, because there is upcoming news.
Yes, I'm so looking forward to it. Like, I'm very, very excited for this. But yeah, I think that's only from the side of the movie. When it comes to video games, and I guess it's I'm not very sure if this is true. I honestly, I'm not sure, because I worked on my previous video that I have here on the channel. I talked about like all of those rumors resurfacing about probably getting a Zelda themed console, and I specifically shared something from supposedly someone that has been sharing rumors and turning out to be true. So apparently this is happening. So the thing is that the internet just went crazy because they posted some pictures of what's supposed to be the Zelda themed Zelda, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition that they're going to be, or the Nintendo Switch 2 editions, Nintendo Switch 2 Zelda edition. And it was also mentioned that this was not going to be only for Ocarina of Time. It was actually going to be for the 40th anniversary. So it was going to be like Zelda themed and not just specifically Ocarina of Time. So what you're seeing right now is very low resolution. A lot of people are kind of speculating that this is actually AI. And I don't doubt it. Honestly, like with AI being, nowadays very, very sharp, I wouldn't doubt that this is AI generated. But honestly, the other thing that kind of makes me think is the 40th anniversary logo that you can probably see here. Because we saw that already. Like this one is going to be the 40th, and they're going to be going for a classic green, like grass green, or I don't know how to call it, like dark green with gold. And you can see Link over here, but it's 8-bit Link, basically. So we're talking about the original Legend of Zelda Link from the NES. And yeah, like a lot of green, a lot of gold, a lot of black. So what you're seeing right now is a Pro Controller, or what's supposed to be the Pro Controller. I like it. I really do. But some people were a little bit disappointed. They were a little bit disappointed because they feel that it's too flat. But Tears of the Kingdom Pro Controller, it's also very nice. Actually, this is one of the ones that I really liked when here it is. Let me just put myself there, because no, you're not supposed to be there. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here is the Pro Controller for Tears of the Kingdom. And honestly, this Pro Controller, I like that it has green on it. I'm not a green person. I don't really like green. But this one, for some reason, it kind of calls me. So I am a sucker for Pro Controllers. Pro Controller designs are super spot on. I always do love them very much. So Protus X is asking, do you think the Zelda Switch 2 will release?
When do you think the Zelda Switch 2 will release?
And if it's worth to wait if I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a Switch? That'll be my first question.
He's asking you. When do you think the Zelda Switch 2 will release? And is it worth it to wait for it if you don't have the Switch 2 yet?
Yeah, but he's probably asking because he's
I will wait.
He's wondering if he should wait. But yeah, like, when do I think the Switch 2 will be releasing? That is a great question, because let me tell you something. I believe that Nintendo will be announcing, if this is true, the console that we're getting, they're going to be launching the pre-order date and the release date alongside the game at the same time that we have the Nintendo Direct. So let's say, for example, that Nintendo has everything ready for September, okay? There's also another thing. In September, we're getting a Nintendo Switch 2 price increase, okay? Just so you know. So it's going to be costing $50 more. So you better be prepared for that as well. So I believe that whenever we get that Direct, they'll give us everything. They'll give us the release. Wait, let me back up. They'll give us gameplay. They'll give us release date for the Ocarina of Time remake. They'll announce officially this console, if it is true, including the Pro Controller. And they're going to launch the pre-orders that same day for both Ocarina of Time remake and the theme, or 40th anniversary theme. I think that all of that is going to happen the same day. When is it going to be releasing? It'll really depend, because in one side, I'm kind of considering that they're going to be aiming for November, because Ocarina of Time from 1998 was released on November 23rd. So why not? Like, it has been there for many, many years, and I think that's a great opportunity for them to go for November. However, keep in mind that's GTA month as well. So, but honestly, if they don't release it on November, they're going to go for December, especially because of the holidays, right? So I'm thinking the last 2 months of the year. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think?
I'm gonna give you guys a pro tip, because if this console does get released and it has a pre-order online, it's gonna be sold out immediately. Immediately. However, the pro
No.
tip is that if you go to a physical game store, they do have pre-orders in stock. So that's what happened the last time when we got the Switch 2. The reason why we bought it in Toronto, it was because
Yeah.
we were around Toronto that day
Yeah.
when they announced
The pre-orders.
the pre-orders, and we went to like we were driving while they were doing that. We stopped at the Starbucks to try and do the pre-order, and it got
It was
sold
crazy.
out. And then we called on the phone to like to a GameStop here in Yorkdale, and we asked, "Do you guys are you able to get reservations on a physical store?" And they said, like, yeah, like online,
no one's here.
they're sold
No one's
out.
here.
However, but no one's here, and you can just reserve it here and get it. Like,
You just come in.
you can do the pre-order here as well physically. So we rushed there, and there was no one actually looking for it, but they had plenty of pre-orders. So if by any chance you're looking, if they do get this as an announcement, and you see that you want it and it gets sold out, you can still go physically to the store. I think that's what I would do. I can be here at at Yorkdale, and we can just like go and do the what.
Sorry, it's just I didn't notice, but there is a little link and a sword in the back of the Pro Controller.
Oh, nice!
Look, isn't he cute?
We still don't know if it's true or not, but yeah,
we don't know. But I was sorry, I got very excited. I'm like, oh, that's super cute. But yeah, we can definitely do that.
It is expensive.
It is
it's probably that the controller it's gonna be like 100. Just the controller, and the new console is gonna be like 600 or something.
But yeah, it honestly, I will feel very disappointed if these were true. Not for the design, okay? I don't have anything against the design. Actually, I like it very much. And this will be my second official, Zelda themed console, which I'm very excited about. I will be very disappointed and sad because if this is true, this is a huge leak. This is so bad. This like probably Nintendo is furious. I would be like, I if I were in their shoes, I will be furious as well. So that's the only thing I don't like. It's like, if this is true, like this is something to be concerned about. And look at this box. Like, I don't really think that this could be like AI, but again, nothing has been confirmed. But in terms of the design of the console, they went for the green. So the two Joy-Cons, which in this case are the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons, by the way, I think that these are going to be the first Nintendo Switch 2 themed Joy-Cons, because we do have different colors now, but the colors is just accents. They're not really like colors. So this ones are green with the highlights in gold, and you see like the little Triforce or triangle patterns. And then the front of the console will have the Triforce. What I am liking is that we're seeing the Hylian shield right in the middle or in the center of the Triforce. And we do have each one of the symbols that we know. So Din, Faror, and what was the other one? Nehru. I keep forgetting Wisdom sometimes. But yeah, I really like the design, honestly, and I like it way better than the Nintendo Switch OLED version that they released for Tears of the Kingdom, to be honest. But let's see. Who knows if this is true? But that advice, going back to Knight of Crimson's comment, yeah, it's a great advice. Don't try to go and pre-order it online. If you can walk into an actual store, pre-order it there. It's going to be way easier for you to do it.
Getting a cold cartridge.
That would be nice.
Boomini likes the earth tone colors.
Yep.
Boomini gave Quicksilver a great question. When the Legend of Zelda movie comes out, whichever version, Do you think they'll be colorizing the tickets to look like the OG?
Oh.
No, I'm not sure, but honestly, if they launch the movie, there's gonna be a popcorn bucket.
Shut up! That is so true.
There's
Oh
gonna be
my
a popcorn
god.
bucket or a cup or something like that, and they will have difference at different cinemas. So here we'll have to go to Lanark, and we'll have to go to Cineplex.
We're gonna make that a quest
And
to go and find it.
when we went to see Mario Super Mario Galaxy, they gave us a poster for watching the movie. So I don't know if they're gonna bring something, but and probably they're gonna have different popcorn buckets here in Canada than in the US. So everybody's gonna go nuts. In Mexico also, there's gonna be different popcorn buckets.
Oh my god!
So the whole popcorn. I'm not sure what they're gonna be doing with the tickets, but I do know that the popcorn bucket scene is gonna be wild about Zelda. Probably it can be like a treasure chest.
Oh, that would be amazing if we
or
could
a
get
piece of art or
chest.
something like that. Yep.
Yeah, no, I think that this is kind of coming all
buying the popcorn
together.
buckets and rig bottles.
Yeah, it's like yeah, you'll get a popcorn poop.
A Korok shaped popcorn bucket.
Poop. Yes, for sure.
A poop corn bucket.
A poop corn bucket. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, so trying to go back to Proto's X question, if I think it's worth waiting, it kind of, I guess the answer depends. At least for me, I feel that it depends. Why? If you're a Legend of Zelda fan, yes, it's a must. You have to wait. No, there's no discussion. That's non-negotiables, just as the bear.
for me, it's worth the wait because I don't think they're releasing anything anytime soon for the Switch 2 that it's worth to buy the console. I think that, I mean, this time it's a remake of Ocarina of Time. So I don't know. I don't even know if that's like a reason enough to buy a Switch 2 because you don't know how the game is gonna be. They still haven't released anything.
No.
However, if they do release this Switch version and they include like a game or they sell you the game, no, they're not gonna include the game. They want to.
They won't. They won't.
They're gonna sell it big. If they sell the controllers separately, obviously the game is gonna come separately.
However,
the game might come in a collector's edition though.
That's the other thing. We don't know if we're gonna get a collector's, but one thing that to point out is that they initially launched this Nintendo Switch 2 version that included a code for Mario Kart World. And then they kind of thought about doing it for other games. So they did it for Pokemon Pokemon Legends ZA. And they also did that with Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 that got released for the Switch. So maybe what Nintendo will do is like, let's see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, we'll throw in the digital code. For a higher price, of course. But yeah, most likely they will adjust that if that's the case. But yeah,
what do you think, guys?
I am very, very excited for this. So we're just gonna be waiting for that Nintendo Direct and see if that's gonna be the case. And hopefully they'll be able to throw in like the cherry on top with, I don't know, a trailer of the movie. That will be amazing if we do get that sooner than later.
I hope they do because they really need to like, they really need to capitalize on that and create hype. The popcorn bucket will be the golden poop from the brother.
The one that Hestu that gives you? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. No, the stinky poop.
I mean, like we've already. If you guys watch, if you guys watch House of the Dragon, you're gonna see like the actor that's gonna be doing Link. He's Daron Targaryen.
Benjamin. Yes.
You're gonna be able to see him like
he got his knighthood during the House of the Dragon. I got very excited. I couldn't help it.
If you want to see how the actor actually does his job, or if you want to see previous work of him before going into the movie, just to get like a little bit in the mood, you can watch House of the Dragon. Like this season just finished and it was really good. So yeah, like if you want to get to meet the actor, I think you should get to see that. to see him in that show. So it's a really good chance to see him. But yeah, like the movie, it's coming out soon. It's getting closer. We still haven't seen any trailers. We still haven't seen anything from Zelda. However, the speculation, the hype is there. The leaks are there. We still don't know if they're right or wrong. Honestly, it's not as if we like to showcase leaks or what do you call it,
Rumors.
speculation or rumors on the channel or in the news. However, if it's something that we feel excited about, of course we're gonna share it with you. I mean, like, I will be okay with those designs if they got leaked, because if that's not the case, if they were just like a fake leak and they showcase that the Switch 2, it's a different design and it's a horrible design, I will be disappointed, because I would say like, oh, you know what, the leak was better. And I don't want that to be the case. However, I will be comfortable with that design. That will actually make me buy the console once more. So yeah, I think it's a cool design. I think it's sleek. I think it's nice. It's a little bit more like, it's not that, it doesn't pop out that much. So it's
kind of minimalistic a little bit. Yeah,
it's discreet at some point. I mean, you have the yellow there, the golden there. However, it is nice for the Legend of Zelda. I mean, with the colors that they feature in the series, they could have gone in a whole different direction. But I think this is more like adequate for the console. So I will be okay with that. Even with the controller. The controller, I like the way that it looks.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I just, again, I just, in a way, I just feel bad that this happened. Like, the entire thing actually leaked. If it's true, I'm just, it's just gonna be so sad if that is the case. But at the same time, I'll be happy because I'm starting to think that losing our Switch 2 was kind of a blessing, honestly. Because now we get to get the Zelda theme Switch 2 if it does come out.
I mean, it does help a lot to concentrate ourselves with our work, to be able to get a new one. So yeah, I think that we're gonna be having the new Switch 2 again. We're gonna be doing some cool gameplays and videos, unboxings, gameplays, Zelda, more Pokemon again. That's one of the reasons why I didn't get it, because Pokopia, I know it was gonna be very addictive. So I'm like, nope, not right now. We'll pass on that one.
Nintendo.
We'll pass on that one for the moment. But yeah, so well, I think that's gonna be all for today, guys. We have weekly recommendations. Do you have a weekly recommendation?
I do. My weekly recommendation will be to tune in on both of our channels, Lilly Hyrule and Night of Crimson, on Saturday. Because Saturday at 7:15, because we're gonna get ready for 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is 4:30 Pacific, because it's D23, and not only is D23, we're getting announcements for what?
Oh, there's gonna be a panel for Kingdom Hearts 25th anniversary, featuring the voice actors of the series.
Yes.
And some surprises that they still haven't said, so because they're a surprise after all. But with Kingdom Hearts 4 next year, probably.
Yeah.
We still don't know if we're gonna get a trailer or a release date or any other exciting announcement. So we're gonna have the live stream on Lily's channel.
And your channel too.
Oh, my channel too. Okay.
Yeah.
My channel too. Nice.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna have the panel.
A dual live stream.
I mean, I can play while we wait, because I still have to fight the lingering will. We can do that.
Oh, that'll be amazing! I love that. Yeah,
I could play and try to beat the lingering will while we wait for the
which, by the way, lingering will is pretty much Terra, by the way. But anyways.
So yeah, we're gonna be able to do that. So that's a recommendation for Lily. You already have her socials.
Yes, somewhere. You can find me everywhere as Lilly Hyrule. That's correct.
How do you put the handles with this thing? Banners? Widgets?
Did you remove them?
No?
How dare you? There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Yay!
How do you put
Door
those?
handles. If you highlight a comment, it disappears. When you
Oh,
click
but
it
if you
again,
remove it, okay.
yeah, it appears again. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. And
What's your recommendation?
my recommendation is I started using a music player called Music Bee, that organizes your music.
Ooh.
Also started using an MP3 player back, a little MP3
Yes,
player.
those things are so useful.
Yeah, like I used to listen to the music through YouTube Music, but somehow it didn't work for me. The random features when I wanted to have music, and also like sometimes the music just disappears from the streaming services, and I don't like that. So I started getting my music back into an MP3, and also it kind of disconnects me from using the phone a little bit. So I like that.
Please.
I like that. So I'm
We
using my MP3.
we need that.
And game wise, I started playing again Pokemon Conquest, which is like a Pokemon spin off on the 3DS. That it's like about it's kind of Advance Wars, but with Pokemon. So basically, you go and invade kingdoms, and it's a really cool game. It's a different kind of Pokemon game. At the end of the day, it's Pokemon. You use different types to battle each other's Pokemon. You get to evolve them. You get to link with the Pokemon. But it's a really nice game. It has a different kind of strategy. So I'm back again with my Excel sheets and my notes and everything to get the best of the game.
In that, I can confirm. He is, I wouldn't say crazy, passionate. Yes. Very passionate about Pokemon. So, yes.
So yeah, Gengar.
Yes, Gengar. Yeah, I think those are my recommendations right now. That's it. I think we're done for today's episode. How exciting! And we need to get a Knight of Crimson a Gengar plushie. That'll be mine if that was the case.
She gets the plushies from Gengar.
I get the
The plushies that I have are Totodile, Dragonite, Quacoco, and Tyranitar.
They're all the way up there. Yeah, they're up there. But yeah, okay. I
wanna get sculptures of every team that I have on every generation of Pokemon. So eventually I'll do that. I'm starting to get the ones that you built like a Goompla. So I'm getting them little by little. Every time that I see one, I try to get it.
Has so many really nice. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I hope you had a good time with us. Thank you for joining us. Woohoo! Yeah. I know that it was probably a short stream. Well, not short. It was an hour, a little bit more than an hour.
And 8.
Yeah, but it's the time that it takes us to give you news, to tell you what's up, and I hope you keep having a good week.
Yeah.
If we get more news, if we get more stuff, just remember that if we're like this, is because we just had a really busy weekend for a festival, and still we had to come to work to our regular 9 to 5 shifts and doing extra stuff. So we're destroyed, basically. Crazy. We're destroyed. However, I think we're gonna compensate a little bit by doing that streaming of Kingdom Hearts on Saturday. So we're gonna be ready for that. You guys are gonna have an extra stream reacting to Kingdom Hearts, the 25th anniversary panel. So I hope you guys are looking into that. If you can join us, we're gonna have lots of fun. And yeah, we're gonna bring you the news as soon as they come out. So yeah, I hope to see you guys on Saturday then.
Yes, see you guys on Saturday. Take care. Mwah! Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Peace.